Christian Horner has revealed the extent of the talks he had with Lando Norris about bringing the McLaren driver to Red Bull. Norris admitted just before the Mexico Grand Prix that he'd spoken to Horner in the past, but hadn't been talking heavily about joining Red Bull Racing, adding that every driver and every team like to keep up relations from time to time to check on situations and scenarios that could open up in the future. With many wondering if Norris's words would hint at a collaboration between the current Constructors' Champions and the young driver, Horner has been quick to stall the rumour mill, saying, "We've spoken with Lando a couple of times over the years, but every time we've had a conversation, the next day he's signed a contract with McLaren. He's on a long-term contract with McLaren and looks like he's going to be there for a few more years." But Norris and Verstappen, well, it's a thought, isn't it? It would probably be the strongest driver lineup on the grid too. Let us know perhaps your dream driver lineup from the current crop of drivers on the grid in the comments section down below. Elsewhere, Haas boss Guenther Steiner has been as eloquent as ever in his rebuttal to criticism of his handling of Mick Schumacher's deal with the team. Now, the young German driver still doesn't know if he'll actually have a spot on the grid in Formula 1 next season, with many linking Nico Hülkenberg to the possibly vacant seat at the team. The German press in particular have been quick to lambast Haas and Steiner for their handling of the situation, blaming Haas for Schumacher's struggles recently, including a 9-race stretch without finishing in the points, the longest current run of any driver on the grid. When asked if the team was affected by the opinions of the press, Steiner quickly shot down the idea, but he does believe the fans' reaction is being skewed somewhat by those people, saying, "They are influenced, but that is part of the game. But going into battle and always justifying when you know you did the right thing is like, okay, a few fans are against that, tough shit." Now, if Schumacher can just get another points finish in the last 2 races of the season, then the seat at Haas for next year will likely be his. But at the moment, that is a very big if as it stands. More news, of course, from Formula 1 on GPFans.com and GPFans Global on Twitter, Instagram, and across social media.